Hi folks, my perspective here. In this video, we're going to look at a few short clips posted by pilots on the internet. Now, this footage shows the sun and moon above the horizon. It also shows the sun and moon in front of the airplane. So why is this a problem? Well, remember in the heliocentric model, the sun, moon and earth are in the same ecliptic plane. So it would be impossible for a pilot to see the horizon in front of him and the sun and moon in front of him. Also, if the plane is flying at 37,000 feet, in the case of the airplane, if you look at the ball earth and the airplane above, how could the pilot see the sun and moon above the horizon if the sun, earth and moon are in the same ecliptic plane? It's simply not possible. So the ball earth heliocentric model is a deliberate lie. So let's have a look at the footage. Right, so we see the pilot shows the sun and moon. Why is the pilot doing this? Because he understands and he knows something. So let's have a look. The pilot has to see the horizon in front of him. How can he see the full moon and the sun in front of him and above the horizon? It's not possible. So these pilots understand something, that we are not living on a spinning ball. It would be impossible for them to see what they're observing. So the pilot sees the horizon, he sees a full moon on his left and the sun above the horizon. Just look, and he's flying at 37,000 feet. Clearly shows you, this footage shows clearly that we are not living on a spinning ball. These pilots understand that they are not flying over a spinning ball. It's not possible on the heliocentric model. Right, so let's have a look. Here's a different clip. It's a full moon. The pilot sees the full moon on his right hand side. He sees the horizon in front of him and he sees the sun on his left hand side. So the sun and moon are in front of the airplane with the horizon and they're both above the horizon. Do you see the problem? So it's just the sun and moon on the opposite side of the airplane. So the airplane, in this case, is flying in the opposite direction from the first clip. But the issue is still the same. This video footage is undeniable. What these pilots are filming debunks the heliocentric model completely. Now these pilots understand this, so they'll post this footage on the internet. They're not saying or they're not commenting, they're just posting it. And they understand. These pilots know that the spinning ball Earth is a stupid joke. It is not possible for an airplane to fly around a spinning ball that's flying through space. The Earth isn't moving, it is fixed, and it is flat. Now in this video clip, there's a moon. It looks like a full moon, or close to a full moon. The pilot turns the camera, and he sees the sun on the opposite side. So the airplane that is flying here is flying in the opposite direction to the direction that the pilot is flying. The airplane is flying in a straight line along the horizon. That airplane isn't flying around a curve. So let's analyze the footage. He sees the moon on his left. The horizon is flat in front of him. He turns. He sees the sun on his right. So what's the issue here? There's that airplane. That airplane is flying actually in the opposite direction that the pilot's flying. The point is, he sees the horizon in front of him and he sees the sun and moon in front of him. So stop and think. And he sees the sun and moon above the horizon. Tells you simply that we're not living on a spinning ball. Now in the next clip, the pilot sees a moon in its first quarter in front of him and the sun on his right hand side. So if we assume he's flying at 37,000 feet, do you see the problem? How can he see the horizon, the sun on his right, and the moon in front of him in that position? Stop and think. And they're all in the same frame of reference. Do you understand the problem? How is this possible if this airplane is flying over a spinning ball? The Earth isn't a ball. This picture alone proves it. How can the sun and moon be in the same reference, the horizon in front, and the sun and moon are above the horizon? It shows you, completely debunks the heliocentric model. We are not living on a spinning ball. We are living on a flat Earth that is fixed. Now in this video footage, the sun is on the right hand side, and as the pilot flies above the clouds, where's the moon? See the moon with reference to the sun, as in the same frame of reference? Where's the moon? Look at it. Look at where the sun is. Do you understand? This is impossible according to the heliocentric model. This footage here is completely impossible. Just think about it. How can the pilot see the sun and that moon above the horizon? Remember, and watch the footage, we're going to watch it again. As the pilot flies towards the moon, what should happen if he's flying around that curve? That moon would have to move up because he's flying around that curve. So it's a time lapse. Now during that time lapse, the moon stays in its position. Tells you he's not flying around a ball, he's flying over a flat Earth. So look, we have the sun and moon in the same frame of reference. Really, it's plain to see that we're not living on a spinning ball. So some have bought into the cartoon reality. Well, you've been deceived. You've been thoroughly deceived if you believe you're living on a spinning ball flying through space. Your reality is a cartoon reality.
Oh.